Leasing activity in Dubai's residential market tailed off towards the end of the first quarter as landlords proved more willing to negotiate on rents to keep existing tenants in place, according to a report from Astico Property Consultants. Apartment rent declines were limited over the quarter, with affordable areas remaining flat and mid-market communities reporting declines of just 2%, although certain submarkets performed considerably worse than others. At Jumeirah Lakes Towers, rents declined by 6% quarter-on-quarter and 12% year-on-year by the end of March. Astico stated that luxury apartments have proven hardest to let and remain vacant for longest, despite significant year-on-year rental declines. Rents for Palm Jumeirah and Dubai Marina apartments are both 8% lower. The report added that villa rents have stabilised as the pipeline of recent completions has slowed. Meanwhile, sale prices for apartments remain 5% lower year-on-year, with luxury units experiencing the steepest declines. Jumeirah Beach Residences properties are 18% cheaper than in the first quarter of last year, while Palm Jumeirah homes have fallen in value by 11% and Dubai Marina by 10%. Dubai retained its position as the second most important international shopping destination globally for the fifth consecutive year, closely behind London. According to real estate advisor CBRE's 2016 edition of its How Global is the Business of Retail report, Dubai has a presence of 57% of international retailers, second to London at 57.9% and followed by Shanghai at 54.4%. During the course of 2015, Dubai attracted 38 new international brands, with the majority of the brands in Dubai originating from Europe at 62.6% and the US at 60.6%, with a lesser number from Asia and the Middle East. The report analysed the operational networks of 334 leading international retailers across 61 countries and covered the vast majority of the world's economy. Abu Dhabi also featured high on the list of European and Asia-Pacific retailers, with 40.6% and 11.8% of retailers in the market in 2015, respectively. Compared to European and American retailers, APAC retailers continue to be less focused on expansion outside their own region, but Dubai was once again the most infiltrated city by a large and growing margin, with 23.5% of all APAC brands present in the city. The report said that Dubai's F&B market has been a key focus in recent years and continues to attract significant interest from both international and homegrown restaurant brands. According to CBRE's F&B report released last month, UAE residents ranked as the third biggest F&B spenders, positioning the outlook for the sector as positive. The rate of inflation in Abu Dhabi last month edged down to 2.4% year-on-year, despite continued increases in housing costs, according to Statistics Centre Abu Dhabi. The rate represents a decrease of 0.4 percentage points compared with the March inflation rate of 2.8%, while SCAD data showed that inflation stood at 3.4% in February. Lower fuel costs drove the fall in prices last month, with transport costs down by 2.3% against the previous month, following a fall in fuel prices. Transport costs have fallen for the past 3 consecutive months. Housing, water, electricity and gas prices rose by 7.5% last month, with housing accounting for 31%, down slightly compared with 8.2% annualised increase in housing costs in February. Costs at restaurants and hotels increased at a rate of 5% in the year to last month, a decrease of 0.4%. The rate of inflation fell considerably in January after the effect of cuts to subsidies on electricity and water was no longer shown in the index. Prices for expats consuming utilities increased on January 1 last year. And Abu Dhabi airports reported a 4.8% increase in passenger traffic at Abu Dhabi International Airport for the month of April compared to the same month last year. A total of 1,960,946 people travelled through the airport last month, exceeding April figures of just over 1,871,000. The top 5 routes recorded were London, Heathrow, Doha, Bangkok, Bombay and Jeddah, and the airport handled a total cargo tonnage of 63,500. According to a press release from the airport operator, several destinations saw significant growth in passenger traffic, with the UK beating its April 2015 figures by 25.6% last month, and Australia recording a 20.6% increase in the same period. Commenting on the figures, Mohammed Al-Kathiri, Acting Chief Operations Officer at Abu Dhabi Airports, stated that as Abu Dhabi grows as both a global tourism destination and strategic transit hub, several destinations in particular have seen a rise in passenger traffic, including India, Germany, Thailand, the UK and Italy.